All right, guys, so we're gonna go up and do a little camping because we're here at the cabin and there's about 25 people here. I'm just not good with that, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here and do a little truck camping. I'm gonna camp in the back of the truck. I'm gonna cook me some dinner. Later on this evening, I'm gonna run back down here and get Spencer. He wanted to hang out with the kids for a while, so I'm gonna let him do that. And before I go to bed, I'm gonna run back down here and pick him up. So I'm gonna run up here, see if we can find a place to camp for the night and cook us some dinner. And then I'll run back down here and get him once it gets dark. So stick around and we'll take you along for the ride. Alright guys, after passing a bunch of campers, we finally found somewhere to be. And I think the reason is because it's a smaller spot and those big old campers, big trailers, can't get into it. So everything else is pretty much full. This is going to work just fine for what we're doing, a little truck camping out here. Just gonna back in right here, get out. First thing on the agenda, I gotta make myself something to eat because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day. All right guys, we're cooking some easy campfire dish tonight. We're making fajitas, but I'm gonna show you a real easy way to do them. So I'm gonna get my stove out. I got a new stove. I'm gonna show that to you, and I'm gonna get that out and we're gonna get cooking some fajitas. Alright guys, I got this new Coleman Fold and Go camp stove. I looked at a couple different ones, you know. I looked at the Jetboil stove. Problem is with that, it's like $300. Okay, I got this one on eBay, brand new, $58.99. So for the price difference and the comparisons that I was seeing, it's just not worth it. So we're gonna get this thing set up for its first use right here on the tailgate of the truck, and we're gonna cook us some food. First thing we gotta do, get our propane hooked up. Wrong one. Works better if you hook it to the right nozzle. Got our propane here. Alright, we only need one burner. These just flip over, squeeze them, and they go in like that. So let's get this thing going. First thing we're going to do here, guys, add a couple tablespoons of butter. Butter makes everything better. We're going to get that melted. So I better find my flipper here. Without burning myself. Here it is. Cast iron. It's nice to cook in, but it does take it a minute to heat up. Alright guys, so this is how you make easy campfire tortillas. You got to get yourself some frozen peppers and onions. We're going to take those, throw as many as we think we need in there. Probably about that many just for me. Probably way more than what I need. Let those saute here for a bit. Get nice and soft. And then move on to putting the chicken in there. Alright guys, so our vegetables are nice and soft. They're all fried up. Next thing we got to do is chicken. We're doing chicken fajitas. We're just got this canned chicken we're going to use, and what you want to do, you want to take that, you want to drain all the liquid off of it. So we don't need that where we're going. Just like so. And then we're going to dump that in here. This way it's all pre-cooked and everything for you. Chop it up a bit with your spatula. And here in a minute, as soon as this chicken's warm, we'll throw our fajita seasoning in there. And we've got a real easy campfire meal, or camping meal, that everybody's gonna like. And it wasn't hard to make. Alright guys, so we got our chicken all warmed up. I'm going to add my Taco Bell original fajita seasoning, and I'm not going to put the whole thing in because I don't have quite a pound. That's not a pound of chicken there because I'm just cooking for me. And then just add some water just to mix that in. Gives you the measurements on the back of the package. It's easy enough. And one thing I like about this meal, like I say, it's just so easy. Okay, so we're just going to let that simmer until the water's evaporated, and then we're going to be ready to eat. Alright guys, so that's it. Our fajitas are ready to eat. It's nice and warm. Our water's evaporated after about 5 minutes. We're going to shut this stove off and get ready to eat. Alright, so this is how I assemble mine. You can do it how you want. I like sour cream on mine. So I'm going to take this sour cream, mix it up a little here. Just take this, spread it out on here. Take a scoop of this, and yes, this has a lot of meat in it compared to the peppers. That's how I like it. You can add more peppers if you want. I like a few peppers and a lot of meat. Okay, we're going to fill that thing as full as we can get it, because we've got a lot of food here. So that's good because I'm starving. Then we're going to wrap this up just like so. Let's try this out. Not bad, guys. Only takes like I say, probably took me 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes total to make this. The prep is minimal. Like almost non-existent. If you buy it this way, it's already done. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my fajitas. These are awesome. And then here in a bit we'll go down and we'll pick up Spencer and come up and get camp set up. Oh man, that first one was so good. I'm gonna make myself a second. It was tasty. I don't know, it's just being in the mountains camping, or if it's just the best fajita I've ever had, but oh, it's good. It's nice to be out here. guys, time to do the dishes. I just fill this up when I clean a cast iron pan, let it boil a bit, and then wipe it out. It's the easiest way to do it. Okay, so that came to a boil. That's all I do. Take that, wipe it out, get all the crud out of there. It's ready for the next time. You might want to put a little oil on it once in a while. This one looks like it's got plenty right now. Okay, it's ready for next time. Alright guys, it's getting pretty dark. It doesn't look like it in the camera, but I'm gonna head back down to the cabin. I'm gonna hang out there for a little bit, and then me and Spencer will come back up and go to bed. Alright, so I came down here, picked this guy up, and we're gonna go spend the night in the woods. So we're gonna head up to the camp spot, get our bed set up, and get in bed. It's getting late. It's almost 11 o'clock, past your bedtime. Alright guys, got me a new light here. Try some night filming. Made it back to the spot here. Probably can't see much. We're gonna get our bed set up and get in bed here. Let's see.
Nice. There's stuff already back.
It's because I'm taking care of you. Let's see. Probably clip this right here for now. Alright, I'm gonna just set this out on the ground. Doesn't have any food or anything in it.
What?
I'm just gonna set that there. I'm gonna put the cooler in the front of the truck so the varmints get it. There's a box there. Tried to run over the box after I just set it there. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get up in here and just set our beds up real quick, okay?
Yeah.
Good heavens. Okay.
Ain't good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough. Man, I got that shining right in your eyeballs. Right in your peepers. Anywho. Whoops. We got Spencer over here in his bed. And me over here. We got a couple sleeping pads under us. We're gonna snuggle up here, go to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, time for bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. All right, guys. Good morning. Redo.
Yeah, you think?
All right, guys. Morning. We're up. We're gonna get up and get some breakfast made, and then we're gonna pack it up and head back to the cabin. That'll probably be the end of this video, but anyway, I got Spencer here. How'd you sleep, Spencer?
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I did too. I slept okay. I woke up about 4:30 and couldn't go back to sleep, so I just been laying here, watched a few videos on my phone, that type of thing. But we're gonna get up and get going. My mattress could have been a little softer. I think that was my issue. I need a better mattress pad if I'm gonna keep sleeping back here. So, but it wasn't bad. I got quite a few hours of sleep there. So, yeah, we're gonna get up and make some breakfast. All right, guys. So I'm gonna make myself a steak and egg and cheese bagel, like what they used to have at McDonald's back in the day, because I really liked them. I found a copycat recipe online, and I'm gonna try to make that. Spencer doesn't care for eggs, so he's just probably gonna have a steak. You having steak for breakfast?
Yeah.
I got a bagel for him too, so we'll make it a breakfast. But anyway, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put this steak and cheese and egg bagel together. Get that all in one word this early in the morning. But first of all, I'm just gonna cook Spencer his steak so that he can eat. So I'm gonna cook both steaks, then I'll set that to the side on mine while he eats his, while I make my eggs and such. But first of all, I'm gonna get some good old butter in here. Get our cast iron pan heating up. Alright guys, so for my bagel, I need some of this white onion. And I don't need much of it, but I figure I'll just throw that in with the steak, give the steak a little bit more flavor. And then I'll put the onions on my bagel when it's done here. So that's the plan. Alright guys, check this out. So this is my spice cabinet here that I carry with me. It's got all these little shakers in here. We got some Montreal steak seasoning. We're going to put that on our steaks here. The only problem is I don't think those holes are big enough for it to come out of. So I'm just going to go like this. Put a little bit on each side. Get you down here where you can see it. Put a little bit of this on each side. Season these steaks up. Let them sit for just a minute while our pan heats up. We want that cast iron good and hot. So we get a good sear on there. We'll be good to go. Alright guys, time to flip our steak here, see how she looks. Oh yeah, that's looking good. We got a nice crust going on that one. Yeah, those are some good looking steaks. Got to cook the other side for a bit, be ready to eat. Got my onions sauteing over here in the corner. After that I'll throw a couple eggs in there. Alright guys, so the steak is still cooking a bit, but my onions are done. I'm going to get these off here. They're where I want them. Any more they're going to be burnt. We don't want that. Nobody likes burnt onions. Alright guys, these steaks are done. So I'm going to get them off here. Let them rest over here for a minute. While that's doing, I'm going to let this, turn the burner down. I'm going to let this pan cool down just a little bit. Then we'll throw our eggs in here. right into the pan here. The recipe says to use 2 eggs per sandwich. It's good to mix them together before you dump them in, which I suppose is mix them up a little more, but that would just dirty another dish, and I don't want to do that because I'm kind of lazy. I'm going to take my bagel, we'll throw it in here and warm it up a bit. Last step, good old American cheese, processed fake cheese on there. I'll let that get nice and melty. We'll be ready to put this thing together. Alright, so while that's finishing up, I got Spencer's steak all sliced up here for him. Looking pretty good. Nice medium rare. So I'm going to get him a fork. That spins. What do you think? It's a good breakfast. Jackpot. All right, guys. All right, so I'm gonna throw some onions on this sucker. Then I'm going to slice that steak up, put some of that on there, and throw my egg on top of it, which should be done. I'm going to pull it off because it's going to be overdone if I don't. This one's a little bit more done than Spencer's was, but not bad. Good medium. It's always a guess when you don't have a thermometer. Okay, here we go. Throw our steak on here. Man, that's a good looking breakfast bagel there. Our last touch. Let me get a paper towel because my fingers are a mess. Our last touch is we got this sauce that I made up. It's 2 tablespoons of mayo, 1 teaspoon of mustard, and just a little bit of dill in there. Supposedly that's the sauce that McDonald's used, so we're gonna find out. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Let's try this. Spencer's gonna feel like he's getting gypped here, man. Just getting steak, not steak, egg, and cheese bagel, McDonald's style. Tasty. Tasty, Spencer. I think you're missing out, man. Oh yeah. That hits the spot. Tastes just like I remember it. Only the steak's better. Man, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna finish eating my breakfast. Then we're gonna clean this mess up and we're gonna head back down to the cabin. So I brought a bagel. The bagels, I also brought some cream cheese because I knew Spencer liked that. So I'm gonna serve him some more breakfast in bed here. This guy getting the luxury treatment. Are you done with that plate?
Yeah. Most of this is just fat.
All right. How was it?
Good.
All right. Well, some people are spoiled. Breakfast in bed. Okay, guys. So we spent the night in the truck. We stayed pretty warm. We did notice that if we're going to do this again, we probably need some better mattresses because they were only about an inch and a half thick, and the back of that truck's pretty hard. I slept till about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, pretty good. But then I was awake because my shoulders started hurting from how hard it was. But anyway, so we're going to get some softer mattresses if we do this again. The truck camping was kind of fun to try out. It's convenient. That's the one thing. You pull in, you throw your bed down, and you go to sleep. I can see why a lot of people do it now. It's much easier than using a tent. But anyway, that's going to end it off for this one. We're going to go enjoy the rest of our day. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up and a like. We'll see you on the next one.